Hi, I'm meteorologist Tony Petracca. You've clicked on the Weather Now link on this Thursday evening. What time? It's getting late, about 9:30. And we're looking at the high temperatures observed today, and as expected, a hot one, 92 degrees in Providence. Last time we hit 90 was actually last August of last year. 95 Taunton, 92 New Bedford, upper 80s along the South Shore. Now, temperatures on Friday, no doubt very warm and humid, uncomfortable, but we don't feel as though it'll be as hot as what we had today on Thursday. These are the temperatures as of almost the 10 o'clock hour on your Thursday night. Still well into the 70s, still quite humid. So these temperatures actually feel warmer. This high humidity will lead to some fog during the overnight. You got showers and thunderstorms in the Hudson Valley of New York, not anticipated to have any impact here, so we're generally quiet. I'm going to take you down to the tropics. Boy, this is incredible how rapidly this hurricane has intensified. So this is Hurricane Lee on its way to becoming a Category 5 storm. Hurricane Hunter is flying through it right now. New update really any minute. More than likely on the next update, this will be a Category 5 storm. There's the eye. This is Caribbean, Puerto Rico, Bahamas, Florida, and here. So it's 1,400 miles from the Bahamas. So, it's way out in the Atlantic. We have many days to be watching it. This is a black and white imagery, high resolution imagery from this afternoon. So it's during the daytime. It's got more detailed resolution, but you can clearly see this is just a kind of a textbook example of what a well-defined hurricane looks like. Very circular, symmetrical. And there's the eye of the storm right there. Winds right around the eye. At last check were 130, but more than likely it'll be getting closer to 150 miles per hour with the next advisory. And again, that's coming up shortly. So here's a wider view. Cat 4 storm. The wind is at 130, but again, we're anticipating in the next update to have higher winds. Forecast track now through Tuesday of next week, taking it as a Category 4 hurricane north of the Leeward Islands, the Bahamas, south of Bermuda, right in here. Now, a storm in that position, all interest along the East Coast for next week. We'll have to watch it closely. Where does it go beyond this point? Well, I'll show you this next forecast graphic. Quite simply, these white lines represent various computer models as to where the center of this storm may end up late next week. When we say late next week, we're essentially referring to by late Friday, Saturday of next week. Notice how all the tracks are clustered just offshore of New England. Now, if the center stays offshore, then that's great news, but boy, this is a little too close for comfort. Here's the New England coastline, and notice how the cluster is right in here. So the question, does it stay offshore? Does it trend closer to the coastline? Certainly our local fishing industry and community will have to watch this very closely next week as well. So again, all eyes on this for next week, even though it's many days out at sea. Meanwhile, locally and closer to home for tomorrow, it's a warm, humid day. Again, it's not as hot. I'm going to start with clouds and fog in the morning, especially early. And then during the afternoon, more of a cloud, hazy sun mixture. Warm, more like 85 rather than 83. So a warm, humid day, but we don't think we'll get to 90. Along the shoreline, it should be cooler. In fact, the beaches, fog's going to be pretty stubborn during the morning. I think any sunshine would be kind of partial and hazy during the afternoon hours. The air temperature at about 78. Same deal with the Bay forecast. Reduced visibility during the, this looks like it's, okay, there we go. Reduced visibility during the morning and some fog. Improving in the afternoon. Got a south breeze at about 10 to 15 miles per hour.